Hello everyone and welcome back to Dracu-riot. Let's continue. After finishing our lunch, we arrive at the shopping mall, which was also one of the main tourist attractions on this island. Shopping is definitely one thing, but there's also an amusement park with a roller coaster and Ferris wheel among other rides. Officer recommended this place because it can be both used as a sightseeing spot and a location for dates. We stroll around the place whilst looking at stores and amusing ourselves with the activities. Tell me if there's anything that you want.
Hi.
I don't have the money to buy anything worthwhile for me. I'd like to at least buy something as a commemoration. Smiling whilst I'm thinking that to myself, Inamura stops unexpectedly. A cart that sells hot dogs. You want a hot dog? Was lunch not enough? Maybe she was too focused on looking after me that she didn't eat much herself. I have to pay more attention to these things. Sure thing. Excuse me, can I get 2 hot dogs? This is nothing, so let me treat you. I want to thank you for the boxed lunch as well. Come on. Taking the 2 hot dogs from the old man, I pass one of them to Inamura. She's looking at me perplexedly, but when I smile at her, she smiles back.
Senpai, ちょっと見ていてください。
What is it?
いいですか？では。
She takes the sausage in her mouth and looks at me.
どうですか？
I guess it looks appetizing. It certainly does look good, but I've got one too.
おかしいな。もう一度行きますね。
Okay. You seem to like it.
ですよね。
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure what you're trying to prove here.
いえ、先輩のせいじゃないです。多分私がちゃんと理解しないでやっているからだと思います。
She says that whilst waving her hands in the air. Huh? What are you trying to do properly anyway?
彼氏の気を引く方法?
But that only works on people with a really perverted mind. Attract my attention by eating a sausage?
やっぱり変ですよね。私もよくわからなかったんですが、漫画だとフランクフルトを食べる女の子を見て男の子がドキッて、確かこう髪の毛をかき上げながらだった気がします。それが何かのポイントなんでしょうか。
Ah. Was it trying to make eating a sausage look like a fellatio or something? Don't call her an it, that's rude. In that case, she should close her eyes a little and hold the sausage between her lips without letting her teeth touch it whilst letting saliva... Wait, what am I saying? Don't tell me that was where you got the idea to show me your chest earlier.
はい、そうです。
I told you that you didn't need to hurry.
だから胸元見せるようなのは、私もちょっとハードルが高かったので。
If she succeeded, that sausage probably would have been many times naughtier. Wait, that's not important.
私、やっぱりまた余計なことをしちゃってるんでしょうか。男の人とお付き合いするのは初めてだし、デートもやっぱり初めてだから、ちゃんと勉強しておかなくちゃって思って、エリナちゃんに恋愛の漫画を借りて。
Elina's a romance manga. Though she's showing it in some unusual ways, her feelings are definitely real. Actually, I feel extremely happy that she's thinking so much for me. The only problem is that she used Elina's manga as a reference. I bet it was a manga that had scenes where a girl exposed her chest on purpose or sausage eating made to look like a blowjob. I'm not sure if it's a romance manga or an ecchi one. Actually, I hear that shoujo manga are fairly perverted. Though if I had to say, this isn't that big a problem. Why? Because we are a couple. Taking a perverted approach to our relationship is within the accepted norms. But doing these things to a girl as pure as Inamura is like taking advantage of her. But if she's the one who wants our relationship to go in that direction, what's the problem? Wait, no. Actually...
Senpai?
Oh, sorry, I was just thinking to myself.
やっぱり私がまた変なことをしていたんですよね。ごめんなさい。
No, you shouldn't be. I'm really happy that you tried so hard for our first date. I'm falling even deeper in love with you.
惚れ直して。先輩!
Yes? I unknowingly straightened up at her sudden assertiveness.
やっぱり私、こういうことはよくわかっていないと思うんです。だからこそ、ちゃんと勉強してからと思っていたんですけど、それでは空回りするばかりで、逆に先輩にご迷惑をかけているだけだと気づきました。私は先輩に喜んでもらうために、ちゃんと恋人として頑張ろうって思っていたのに。だから恥を忍んで直接先輩に聞くことにします。先輩は私とどういうことがしたいですか？
I couldn't help but reveal my surprise. She's asking me what I want to do with her. Of course, I want to embrace her, kiss her, feel her breasts, bury my face in them, and if possible... Well, hold it right there. If she understands all of this, it would be a different story, but she clearly said she doesn't. I don't want to take advantage of that. That's unacceptable.
私は先輩の恋人として先輩の望むことなら何でもしたいって思っています。それが私の知らないようなことでも。
I'm trying my hardest to suppress my inner pervert, but she's continually assaulting me mentally.
先輩と映画を見られてとても楽しかったです。お弁当を一緒に食べたのもとても幸せでした。お店を見て回るのもやっぱり楽しいです。先輩と一緒だから何をしていてもすごく温かい気持ちになれるんです。多分それは先輩と恋人同士だからなんですよね。だからこそ私は恋人として先輩にしてあげられることをちゃんとしたい。もう私自身がよく分かっていないことを無理してしたりしません。その代わり先輩に教えてもらいたいんです。私が何をすればいいのか。先輩にもっともっと喜んでもらうためにはどうすればいいのか。ヒントだけでもいいです。このままじゃ私先輩に迷惑をかけるだけの彼女になっちゃう。このままじゃ彼女だって失格に。
No, you're not a failure.
先輩。
You're thinking this much for me. There's no way you're a failure. I don't care what others think. You pass in my books. You definitely pass. No, rather, you're the only one who passes. I won't take any other girl as my girlfriend.
それについてはちょっと心配です。
What? Why?
それは先輩が世界一素敵な人で、先輩の周りには素敵な女性がいっぱいいるからです。
Well, he's only surrounded by cute girls because he's the protagonist. The most wonderful man in the world probably won't cheat.
多分ですか？
Definitely.
はい、信じます。
She's so cute. And that's not all. She's extremely honest, straightforward, and consequently socially awkward sometimes. But most importantly, she loves me a lot. She's single-mindedly trying to pursue happiness in our relationship. Let's see, I don't have experience going out with girls, but if I had to request something...
はい、何でも言ってください。
I want you to act more like yourself, I guess.
ど
I like you best when you're acting normal. Although I told you not to rush, but we love each other very much. We've only just started dating, but you're already this considerate for me. I want to respond to those feelings as best as I can. That's what I think. Our relationship will get further on its own, and our feelings are the same. I'm sure they'll grow stronger. Do you believe that?
信じます。
With both hands connected in front of her chest, as if praying to the gods, she lets out a quivering voice.
信じます。
I do too.
はい、ムツラ先輩。
Our eyes meet and we smile naturally at each other. And then, when I extend my hand, our hands naturally join together.
今、自然に手をつなぎました。
It's not naturally anymore if you say it.
すみません、やり直しを。
But my hand won't let go naturally.
それ、全然自然じゃないです。
Doing it again is anything but natural.
じゃあ私も話してあげません。絶対に話しませんから。
She squeezes my hand tightly and I exert a little more force back. Sorry, did that hurt?
いえ、逆に痛くさせてしまったんじゃないかと。
I'm okay, even if we both have vampiric strength. I'm a man though.
そうですか。よかった。
So, where should we go next? Want to have a look at the attractions?
この後のことは私に任せてもらっても構いませんか？
Sure, I don't mind. Officer's guidebook has the locations listed out, but not a detailed schedule. The movie that we watched first used up quite some time.
先ほどの先輩の言葉で思いついたんです。私が私らしくムツラ先輩に楽しんでもらえる方法。
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
それじゃあ行きましょう。ご案内します。
I'll leave it to you then. Wait, this place is... The place she shows me to is just the Alexandrite. I suppose she feels embarrassed after all, as she lets go of my hand and waves at Awaji, who was at the counter.
こんばんは。いらっしゃい。リオちゃん？今日はお休みじゃ。ああ、ムツラくんも一緒なのね。そういえば、今日はデートだっけ？
Hello, good evening. For a moment I wonder why she knows that we are on a date today. However, I realize how strong an opponent she is and decide to greet her instead.
女、今日ってお店忙しいですか？見ての通り、今日は全然ね。私一人でも十分回せそうだったから、ひよりちゃんにもさっき帰ってもらっちゃった。
I take a look around the shop and notice only 2 people having coffee at the tables. No signs of other customers.
それは良かったです。よくないわよ。頑固鳥が鳴いてるのに。すみません、そういう意味じゃなくて、女にちょっと相談したいことがあって。ですね。こにょんこにょんこにょんこにょんこにょん。なるほどね。ダメでしょうか。やっぱりそういうことでお店を使ったりするのは
What does she want to do?
ああ、オッケーオッケー。いいわよ。花も恥じらうリオちゃんの初めての恋のためですもの。そういう言い方はやめてくださいよ。これくらいいいじゃない。オーケー出してあげてるんだから。ムツラくんも幸せ者ね。リオちゃんみたいな可愛くて超可愛い彼女をゲットできて。萌香さん。
I completely agree. I can feel just how lucky I am on today's date.
もう先輩まで。
Her face goes red and steam emits from her head. I'm sure she knows that she'll get teased if we meet anyone we know, so why did we come to the Alexandrite?
先輩、少しだけ待っていてください。
Yeah, sure.
萌香さん、先輩に余計なこと言っちゃ嫌ですからね。
はいはい、何も言わないわよ。安心しなさい。
はい、それではよろしくお願いします。
すっかり彼女の顔になっちゃってまあ、かわいいな。
So, what am I supposed to do?
席なんてガラガラなんだから、好きなところに適当に座っちゃっていいわよ。そんなことより、ねえねえ、リオちゃんとはどこまで行ったの？もうキスくらいはした？それとももうやっちゃった？一つ屋根の下だもんね。一度タガが外れちゃったらもう止まらないでしょ？
Stop making it sound so simple. I haven't lost my control at all.
この私に情報を隠そうというのね。
We only just started going out, so we haven't done anything yet. That being said, the only thing she doesn't know is probably where I'm trying to hold back Inamura's advances.
してないの？あんなナイスバディな彼女を捕まえておいてしたいとは思わないの？ムツラ君が不能だなんて情報は入ってきていないけれど。
Don't just randomly call others incompetent. Though if I had to say, then yes, I do want to do it, but I don't want to rush things.
かっこ悪い？
No, it's not about my image.
そうかしら。確かに変に急ぐ必要はないと思うけど、変にかっこつける必要もないと私は思うわ。
I told you it's not about my image.
ま、いいけどね。リオちゃんを悲しませることだけはしてほしくないけど。
I promise I won't. I don't want to make her sad either.
それが聞ければいいわ。あら、ちょうどリオちゃんも戻ってきたみたいね。
Hearing her say that, I take a look over the counter to see Inamura walk out with a shy smile. But she's in her waitress uniform for some reason.
お待たせしました。
それじゃあごゆっくり。
After Inamura arrives at the counter, she gives me a quick wave before walking off. Wait, are you working now?
いえ、そうではなくて、ウェイトレスとしての私ならちゃんとムツラ先輩をおもてなしすることができるんじゃないかと思って、仕事場を使用で使うのは良くないとも思ったんですけど、先輩を私の自然な姿でおもてなししたいって思ったら、これしか思いつかなかったんです。萌香さんが許可してくれたので本当に助かりました。
So that's how it is. I see.
こういうおもてなしでも構いませんか？
Comfortable? I'm delighted. Besides, this was where we first met, and that's what you were dressed in.
あ、そういえばそうですね。
You seriously didn't realize?
はい、面目ないです。私、そうだ、アレキサンドならって思ったらそればっかりで。でもムツラ先輩が先に気がついてくれたのがとても嬉しくて、ほっぺたが緩んできちゃいます。
When I look at you like this, I feel like smiling too. When I look up with my face burning in embarrassment, I catch a glimpse of Awaji on the other side of the counter with a wry smile.
リオちゃん、おもてなしするんでしょ？お飲み物の一つも出さなくていいの？
そうでした。先輩、お飲み物はいかがですか？今日は私がおごってしまいますので、何でもどうぞ。
I feel bad about it. Let's split the bill at least.
いえ、私が全部払う分には定員割引にしてもらえますので。
Then I'll pay at the end.
もう、そういうズルはダメですよ。でもお得になるものをみすみす逃してしまうのはもっとダメです。
She scolds me with her index finger out. I guess you could say this is her usual self. Seeing her all flustered is cute too, but her usual self is cute too. Alright, then don't mind if I do. I'm not saying this is a condition, but let me pay next time.
それは次のデートもあるって ことですよね。
Of course.
はい、じゃあ期待していますね。
I end up drinking my usual Coke and she got herself a Coke too, maybe to match mine. She also brought out some fish and chips as well as some baguettes.
何か欲しいものがあったら言ってくださいね。私は今先輩専属のウェイトレスですから、お待たせせずにご用意いたしますよ。
That's very polite of you, thanks. But I want my personal waitress to be beside me right now.
はい。ではここにいますね。
I meant taking a seat beside me actually.
あ、それはごめんなさい。先ほど萌香さんにおもてなしはいいけど一緒に席に着くのはダメだと言われてしまって、今は店員の格好をしていますからけじめをつけろということだと思います。
If other customers see her pouring my drink beside me, they'll probably think this is one of those stores. I was extremely thoughtless.
あとは混んできたら仕事してもらうかもということでしたけど、今のところ大丈夫そうですね。
Yeah, the customers will call out to you just from seeing you in that outfit.
そのあたりのことあまり考えていませんでした。そうなっちゃったら先輩専属でいられなくなっちゃいますね。私って本当バカ。
We'll cross that bridge when we get there. You're my exclusive waitress at the moment, so there's no need to sigh. Besides, I like seeing you in your uniform.
先輩ったら私も先輩がお仕事で頑張ってるの好きです。
Right, thanks.
でも無理はしないでくださいね。六浦先輩のお仕事は危険もあるんですから頑張りすぎちゃうのはダメです。六浦先輩は私の時もメラ先輩の時も怪我をしているんですから本当に気をつけてください。私先輩の帰りが遅いたびに心配になっちゃって。
I'm sorry, I'm always making you worry. But don't worry, because I am not the only one. Miu and Mera-san are with me, and both of them are extremely skilled.
はい、そうですね。
That being said, what's important is that I don't make you worried without counting on others. Oh, I know, Inamura-san. Remember the technique you used that other time when you helped out? Mind teaching me that sometime?
技？合気道のことですか？
Yeah, that! It doesn't matter how superior a vampire's physical abilities are. It would be even if your opponent were also a vampire. And I'm sure there are many times where you want to use your ability but can't suck blood.
なるほど。ただ私もまだ人に教えられるほどの腕ではないんです。ですけど私としても先輩のお役に立ちたいので、それでもよければぜひ。
Thanks, and I trust in your skills. I witnessed your moves against Koya in person.
プレッシャーかけないでください。
And then I hear the shop door opening. I thought more customers were coming, but it was just the two people leaving. Those two were here when we arrived, which means I take a look around and it turns out that there's only 3 people left in the shop: Inamura, Awaji, and me.
はあ、今夜は全然ね。
Is there a reason why you don't have many customers today?
周期的なものよ。お給料日の関係とかいろいろね。そもそも観光地だから日曜日の夜は少なめだけれど。
I see.
よし、決めた。リオちゃん。はい。今日はもうおしまい。お店閉めちゃうことにするわ。
はい、わかりました。それではすみませんが先輩。
ああ、違う。はい。お店はもう閉めちゃうから リオちゃんの好きに使っちゃっていいわよって。私はもう帰るから、使い終わったらちゃんと閉めていってね。お掃除くらいは任せちゃってもいいわよね。
それは全然構いませんけど、いいんですか？
いいわよ、もちろん。このままお客様が来なかったら、私一人でリオちゃんたちのイチャイチャを延々眺めていなくちゃいけなくなっちゃうし。
イチャイチャしていました？
していなかったとでも？
Inamura looks at me timidly. When I give her a small nod, her face turns into her usual red.
申し訳ありませんでした。
いいのよいいのよ、若いんだから。思う存分に羽目を外してイチャイチャしなさい。ムツラくんもリオちゃんにいっぱい優しくしてあげなさいね。
Gently.
あら、やらしくの間違いだったかしら。
Avaji-san!
おう、リオちゃん、念のため言っておくけど、もうムツラくんの隣だろうが膝の上だろうが好きに座っちゃって構わないからね。
はい、わかりました。
それじゃあ、後のことはよろしくね。バイバイ。
お疲れ様でした。
Enjoy your day. When the shop door closes and Avaji is no longer visible, the shop is left with a quiet atmosphere. Remaining silent like the day we confessed to each other, we simply stare at each other and smile. As time flows slowly like that, I beckon to her without saying anything. She nods and takes a seat beside me. What's wrong?
もしかしてムツラ先輩の膝の上に座った方が良かったんでしょうか？ほら、さっき萌香さんがそんなことを。
She was just kidding.
そうなんですか？でも何か。
She stops there and trails off into thought.
先輩の膝の上に座るということは、先輩ととってもくっついちゃうことですよね。
Yeah, I guess.
それってすごく恋人らしいことなんじゃないですか？
Yeah, I guess you could say that. The thought of her sitting on my lap is making my breath faster. I shake my head a little and get rid of these thoughts. But it's embarrassing for you, right? There's no need to rush things.
先輩はどうなんですか？
My sentence cuts off. The thoughts that I drove away moments ago come back even more perverted than before.
先輩、私やっぱり先輩ともっと恋人らしいことをしたいです。
Inamura-san.
焦って関係を進めたいというのとは少し違うみたいなんです。自分でも今ようやく気がついたんですけど、ですね、もっと先輩を身近に感じたいというか、もっとくっついちゃいたいというか、
Intimate.
私また何か変なこと言っちゃいました？くっついちゃうっていうのはそんな変な意味ではなくて、ただ手をつなぐのの延長というか、もっといっぱい先輩と触りっこしたいみたいなことで。
Touch me more?
それも変ですか？
No, your request isn't weird in itself, I think.
そうですか？
Yeah, your request itself isn't weird. It's perfectly fine. I finally get it now. Up to now, I thought she was rushing our relationship and was trying to hold back her embarrassment. However, I was mistaken, it seems. She isn't trying to suppress her embarrassment. The reason for that is, we're already past that stage. Since her knowledge of sex is close to zero, she wouldn't feel any embarrassment in the first place. In other words, she's after something more sexual.
先輩。
She likes me from the bottom of her heart. She loves me, and it's triggering her sexual desires. Maybe that's just my instinct. However, I reject the possibility that I'm just thinking conveniently. Inamura-san, let's do more couple-like things. No, please. I want to do it.
はい。どういうことでしょうか。私、頑張ります。
Okay, then firstly, let's kiss.
キス
It seems that kissing is embarrassing after all, and her face turns red instantly. It must be embarrassing.
恥ずかしいです。でも、キス、口と口を、先輩と、します。キス、します。先輩とキス、キス。
Catch your breath first, I guess.
そうですね。キスをするんですよね。
I want to kiss you. What about you?
私も先輩とキスしたいです。今キスをすることを想像したら頭の中真っ白になっちゃって、どんどん息が上がっちゃって、先輩に呼吸を整えるように言ってもらえなかったら呼吸困難になっちゃってたかもしれません。
All just from imagining us kissing. She's really excited about this. I think we can get started then. She replies assertively whilst looking at me honestly. Her eyes are staring right through me, filled with anxiety and expectation. This feels awkward, to be honest. Inamura-san.
何でしょうか。
I was wondering if you could close your eyes.
目ですか。
If you stare at me like that, I'll feel embarrassed too.
そうですね。だってキスしちゃうんですもんね。なんか私も恥ずかしくなってきました。
She presses both hands against her face and shakes her head in embarrassment. She's so adorable.
すみません先輩。落ち着きました。
I think we can get started then. Is this an act? No, I'm fairly certain that she doesn't have this scripted out. I don't think she can follow a script in this situation anyway. But this is amusing. I want to kiss those lips she's sticking out. Am I supposed to kiss her like this? She's probably waiting seriously for a kiss, so I doubt she'll complain. However, Inamura-san.
来ますか？キス来ますか？
No, it's just that you're sticking out your lips too much. Relax a bit. Relax.
リラックス。
I watch her as she relaxes her shoulder. This is going to be her first kiss. It doesn't matter if this fails, but I want to give her a good memory wherever possible. No need to get tense. It's okay. Leave it to me.
ムツラ先輩に任せる。はい。先輩にすべてお任せします。すみません、私。また何か考えすぎてしまっていて。
I hope this will be something that we will remember fondly in the future. Actually, I'm no better than her. My head is filled with thoughts too. You will have to bear with the tension. I'm extremely tense too.
先輩も
Of course, I'm kissing the person I love for the first time. It would be weird if I wasn't tense.
大好きな人とキス。
Is hearing that making you even more nervous?
はい。でもなんだかこのドキドキは嫌い。
Me neither. After giving her a nod, a thought suddenly hits me and I take her hand.
先輩。
Feel how nervous I am. This might be awkward, but it's the best way. I press her hand against my chest and let her feel the violent beating of my heart.
本当です。でもやっぱり先輩の方が少しだけ落ち着いてるかも。ドクンドクンドクンって。
Then feel my beating while slowing, closing, while slowly closing your eyes.
先輩。
Letting her body relax, her eyelids finally close. With her face calm, her faint pink lips gently stand out. Her small lips are going to touch mine. When I place my hands on her shoulders, her body tenses immediately from surprise. However, it only lasts for a few seconds. Matching my breathing, her tension fades away after she lets out small breaths through her lips. That's the limit of my patience. And before I know it, our lips are just a few millimeters apart and are just about to touch. She lets out a small voice as our lips touch. However, I continue to press my lips against her even stronger. Soft, warm, and filled with her scent, I could taste her sweetness.
今のがキス。
How was it?
その、なんだか頭がしびれてるみたいで、よくわからなくて。
Then let's try again. I press my lips against hers without waiting for her permission. My body is moving on its own. However, I don't try to stop the desires that are welling up.
辛いです、急に。
Sorry, I couldn't control myself.
先輩が急にしてきたから、またよくわかりませんでした。だから、もう一回、いいですか？
It seems that she's the one who's lost control this time. Her hand, which was pressed against my chest, clings to my shirt tightly. As if being pulled in by her, I move in on her lips again. Maybe we shouldn't have.
嬉しかった。でも、
But she closes her lips and after a few seconds opens them again.
唇、離れちゃうのが、すごく寂しい感じがして。その、
You wanted to kiss some more?
私、やっぱりエッチなこと言ってますか？
Maybe you did.
やっぱり。
But I want to kiss you more as well. I want to keep on kissing you. I said something perverted too, didn't I? Are you going to look down on me for it?
そんなのするわけないです。するわけないどころか、先輩にもっとキスしたいって言われて、体中が震えるくらい嬉しかった。
Me too. Inamura-san.
ムツラ先輩。
Our lips touch and we look at each other, then our lips touch again. Unable to get drunk from any form of alcohol, the sensation of her lips alone is enough to make me lightheaded. I think that's why. Seeking more of that sensation and to be connected even more with her, I insert the tip of my tongue between her small lips. Sorry, that must have surprised you.
いえ、あれ、今のは、何の、あれ。
She seems confused by the sensation of my tongue. I guess she still hasn't figured out that my tongue went inside her during our kiss. However, no matter how ignorant she may be, she's still trying to make sense of what happened, and it seems that she's figured it out.
ぬるってしてて。ということは。したもしかして今の先輩の。
Sorry, I put my tongue in.
なんでそんなこと、なんで？
How am I supposed to answer that? I guess I felt like it.
しただけに
This is fairly amusing. Please calm down, Inamura-san. I'll apologize if you don't like it. I'm sorry.
待ってください。謝らないで。謝られるのは嫌です。舌、先輩の舌が私の口の中に入ってきて、それでびっくりして、あんまり嫌じゃなかったかも。なので。
You don't have to force yourself. I was the one who said that we shouldn't rush things.
無理はしていないです。本当にびっくりしましたけど、先輩は私の口の中なんて舐めちゃいたくなっちゃうんですか？
Yeah.
真顔でうなずかれた。
It seems that you don't know, but this is what people call a deep kiss or a French kiss. I guess you could call it a more advanced kiss.
キスの上級版？じゃあ恋人さんたちがしちゃうことっていうことですか？
Yeah. But it's not just licking inside the mouth. We entwine our tongues and exchange saliva, apparently.
唾液の交換。
Sorry, you were just too cute, and I started to rush things. I know that. Hey! Hey! She pulls on my sleeve and it rubs me.
今しちゃいたいです。
Whilst I remain at a loss for words, Inamura looks at me seriously. It seems that I've misread her again. She's a lot tougher and assertive than I thought.
先輩とお口の中までつながっちゃいたいです。
And she loves me a lot more than I thought. Not only that, she's a lot lewder than I thought.
今しましょう。今ディープキス。お口の中までキスしちゃうから深いキスなんですね。ディープキス。舌絡めてつばむ。先輩お願いします。私とディープキスしてください。
Got it. Let's do it then.
はい、お願いします。
Perhaps she's nervous after all, as she takes a gulp of saliva, then proceeds to open her mouth halfway. As if trying to clog it up, I bring my mouth to hers and, continuing from where we left off, I insert my tongue. Perhaps she heard me mention about our tongues entwining, as I met with the tip of her tongue flickering around as soon as I'm inside. The tips of our tongues touch each other timidly, both our tongues move awkwardly. Actually, this is also my first time doing this. Let's get the hang of it together.
先輩、今のすごくエッチなキス、もう一度覚えさせてください。
Her seductive words cause the throbbing in my chest to escalate. Our tongues move closer once again and our feverish breaths blend together. Can you try sticking out your tongue?
はい、先輩。
With a moment's delay, I suck on her tongue, which was sticking out earnestly. Pulling it inside my mouth, I violate her sweet tongue using my tongue and lips. After thoroughly working on her tongue, I plunge my tongue back inside her mouth. I quickly move my mouth away from her after noticing a hint of anguish in her moans. She then takes in deep breaths. Sorry, Inamura-san, you couldn't breathe, right?
先輩、失敗しちゃいましたから。
Are you alright?
大丈夫です。気持ちよすぎて息するの忘れちゃっただけで、今度はちゃんと息しますから、もっと。
Okay. Because she felt so good, huh? Calm down, count the prime numbers, or recite a pi. Anything is fine, I have to calm down. Whilst trying to hide the excitement inside me, our lips lock again. This time, her tongue wraps around me immediately and presses for my saliva. The excitement has since long turned into frustration. Being sought after by someone as pure as Inamura is putting my penis on its limits as it presses against my pants. I can't take this much longer. I'm desperately telling myself that, but the sensation of her tongue wrapped around mine and the taste of her saliva overwhelms me, completely blocking out these thoughts.
私、ぼーっとしてきちゃって。
Can we go again? A part of me is watching myself in disbelief as I say that. Whilst locked onto her lips, licking her tongue and subsequently slurping on her saliva, I don't know when my hands moved down to her thighs. Her body suddenly tenses up. However, that lasts only for a moment, and as if pushing herself up against me, she searches for an even deeper kiss. Responding to advances, I move even more passionately inside her mouth, brushing my tongue along every one of her teeth. At the same time, I move my hands along from her thighs and start gently caressing her butt from above her skirt. Inamura-san, if I do anything that you dislike, and I mean anything, then push me away.
私、本当に何も知らなくて。だから先輩が私にしたいこと、何でも全部私にしてください。私、今先輩の好きにされちゃいたくてどうしようもないんです。体中がざわめいていて、なんだかもう先輩。
Whilst she is offering me her body right in front of me, there is still a hint of doubt within me. Is this really okay? No matter how many times I ask myself, no matter how many times I reach the same conclusion, I can't resolve the conflict inside me. It's not surprising, because the source of the conflict is the alluring body right before me. What I have now is a choice to either indulge in her body or resist. And thus, the latter isn't even an option. I brush my hand against her leg. I caress her thigh, trying to squeeze it in my palm. This alone is making my heart race, whilst Inamura lets out deep breaths. Her warmth travels along from where I'm touching her, and a sweet, numbing sensation spreads throughout my body. It's impossible to resist her body. This unbelievably cute girl desires me this much. There's no way I can back out from this situation. Inamura-san, I love you. She looks up and her mouth forms a smile. Upon seeing that smile, I finally realize how anxious I've been making her. That's right, she's entrusting all of herself to me. In spite of that, I've been hesitating myself. Of course, she would feel uneasy. I try to be as gentle as possible. She responds with just a single word, like always. She has so much trust in me that she readily accepted it. That's the confidence she's showing me. I nod in response to her trust and move my hands from her hips up to her plump breasts. Are your breasts off limits?
ちょっとびっくりしちゃっただけで、続けてください。
I can't exactly stop now, even if you say so.
止まっちゃダメです。いっぱい触ってください。
Gotcha. Feeling her breasts through her waitress uniform, my fingers easily sink in when I apply some force. The softness and elasticity I can feel even through her clothes pulls my hand in even more.
ムツラ先輩におっぱい触られちゃってる。
The real thing is only beginning.
本番。
Firstly, keeping my eyes focused on the look of desperation on her face, I undo the buttons on her uniform one by one. After undoing the buttons on her vest, her chest bursts forth, concealed behind her bra. No?
嫌じゃないです。でも恥ずかしくて。
We're going to be doing even more embarrassing things.
はい。お願いします。お願いします。ムツラ先輩。
After seeing her determination, I realized just how trivial my own resolve was. Feeling her breast through the bra, I savor all her warmth through my palm. The material of her bra is smooth and the fine laced embroidery feels somewhat ticklish.
やっぱりおっぱい好きなんですか？
Well, if I had to say, then yes. But it's not about their size or shape. These breasts are cute. I love your breasts.
私の
Yeah. Can I look at them directly?
恥ずかしい。そんな風に言われたらもっと恥ずかしくなっちゃいます。
Can I take that as yes?
はい、先輩。
Okay then, I think I'll make the cut here, so I'll see you in a second. It's morning already. Next time on Dracu-riot. Thanks for watching everyone, and have a nice day. Bye bye.